It's no secret that the military always desired to make bigger and more advanced airplanes. And it's not just about showing off, there are practical reasons too. Now, instead of needing two smaller planes that carry 200 people each, having one big military plane that can carry 500 passengers is much more efficient. This is especially important for military planes because they have to transport not only paratroopers and other military folks, but also a ton of large and heavy equipment and supplies. So, here are 10 of the biggest military planes in the world. 10. Kawasaki C2. The Kawasaki C2, a Japanese military aircraft introduced in 2016, belongs to the category of medium-range military transport planes. It adheres to the standard design principles of such aircraft. Notably, this aircraft boasts a remarkable cargo capacity, exceeding 37 tons, and can easily accommodate 120 troops, a U-60J helicopter, or 8 standard air cargo pallets. The primary objective behind developing the C2 was to replace aging aircraft like the Kawasaki C1 and Lockheed Martin C-130 Hercules, which are traditionally used for the transportation of military equipment and supplies. During the initial planning stages, it was envisaged that around 30 to 40 of these aircraft would be put into active service. The C2 stands impressively tall, towering over 46 feet, and stretches to a length of approximately 145 feet. Its takeoff weight surpasses 133,000 tons, and a dedicated crew of 3 personnel operates this military transport aircraft. 9. Antonov An-124 Ruslan. The Antonov An-124 Ruslan, which has been in service with the Russian Air Force since 1986 and is commonly referred to as the Condor by NATO, retains its prestigious title as the largest military transport aircraft globally, with an operational fleet of 55 aircraft. This colossal aircraft boasts an astonishing cargo-carrying capability, capable of transporting a staggering 150 tons of cargo, ranging from combat vehicles and helicopters to massive Russian tanks and various other heavy payloads. The An-124 Ruslan demonstrates impressive performance, with a cruising speed of over 530 miles per hour and the ability to execute takeoffs with a maximum weight exceeding 880,000 tons. This military behemoth relies on 4 powerful Progress D18T turbofan engines and features a wingspan that extends beyond 240 feet. Operating the An-124 Ruslan requires a skilled crew of 6 individuals to manage its complex operations. 8. Boeing 747 Dreamlifter. The Boeing 747 Dreamlifter has been in service since 2007, and it's a wide-body cargo plane, an upgraded version of the Boeing 747-400. It's also referred to as a large cargo freighter. Initially, it was designed to ensure the efficient transport of Boeing's parts and components between Boeing plants worldwide. This colossal aircraft boasts a remarkable cargo capacity, 3 times greater than that of the Boeing 747-400F freighter, standing over 70 feet in height and stretching to an impressive 235 feet in length. It can handle substantial loads. With a maximum takeoff weight surpassing 800,000 tons, it is ideally suited for military cargo operations. To power its operations, it relies on 4 Pratt & Whitney 4062 engines. 7. Lockheed C5 Galaxy. The Lockheed C5 Galaxy, a staple in the U.S. Air Force's heavy intercontinental range strategic airlift operations, has been in active service since 1969. It shares many similarities with the Boeing C-17 Globemaster III. Throughout its long service history, the C-5 Galaxy has played a crucial role in various conflicts, including those in Iraq, Vietnam, Afghanistan, Yugoslavia, and the Gulf War. This military aircraft is truly impressive, boasting a remarkable payload capacity of 130 tons. It can easily accommodate 2 M1 at 2 Abrams battle tanks or up to 7 armored vehicles. Beyond military applications, it has proven invaluable in humanitarian aid and disaster relief missions. Additionally, its upgraded variant, the C-5M Super Galaxy, is equipped with new engines and is expected to remain in service beyond the year 2040. 6. Tupolev Tu-160. The Tupolev Tu-160, nicknamed the White Swan in Russian, is a supersonic heavy bomber renowned for its exceptional speed, flying at twice the speed of sound. With 16 of these aircraft still in active service, it maintains its impressive status. The Tu-160 made its debut in 1987, originally commissioned to serve the Soviet Union, which later dissolved into several independent nations. Today, the Tu-160 stands as the largest and heaviest operational combat aircraft. Codenamed Blackjack by NATO forces, it features innovative variable sweep wings. Its development was initially driven by the need to counter the United States supersonic B-1 Lancer bomber, fostering a competitive atmosphere between the two aircraft. 5. Antonov An-225 Mriya. The Antonov An-225 Mriya, designed by the Antonov Design Bureau, holds the distinction of being the largest and longest aircraft ever constructed. Known as Mriya, meaning dream in Ukrainian, it was originally built to transport the Buran space shuttle in the Soviet Union. To appreciate the An-225's sheer size, consider that it surpasses the distance covered by the Wright brothers during their inaugural flight. Interestingly, only one An-225 was manufactured, and that occurred in 1988. It has since transitioned from military use to commercial operations, specializing in transporting oversized and heavy payloads. Notably, it boasts multiple records for airlifting some of the largest and heaviest equipment ever. Today, the An-225 remains in excellent condition, with a remarkable takeoff weight of 640 tons and the capacity to continue its service for many more years. 4. Antonov An-22. The Antonov An-22, also known as the Ante, is the world's largest turboprop-powered aircraft and has been around since 1965. It can carry a whopping 80 tons of cargo, outperforming even the Boeing C-17 Globemaster III. NATO has given it the nickname Cock. It's been used for various military and humanitarian missions across the Soviet Union. What makes it special is that it can operate on soft ground and unprepared airfields. This makes it perfect for all sorts of activities. It's reliable too, thanks to its 4 turboprop engines and 8 contra-rotating propellers. When it comes to big military planes, the Russian Antonov An-22 has a stellar reputation. 3. Xi'an Y-20 Chinese transport aircraft. The Y-20 aircraft is relatively new, starting production in the 1990s and joining the Chinese Air Force in 2016. It's a massive military cargo jet, weighing 200 tons, and it can carry around 60 tons of cargo, including tanks and large combat vehicles. What's interesting is that it's a joint effort involving Russia and Ukraine. The Y-20 was designed to reach various parts of the world, including Europe, Australia, Alaska, and Africa. It's got 4 Russian D-30 KP-2 turbofan engines, making it speedy and efficient. In terms of payload, it's somewhere between the Boeing C-17 Globemaster III, which can carry 77 tons, and the Russian Ilyushin Il-76, with a capacity of 50 tons. The Y-20 Chinese transport aircraft is a powerful addition to military logistics. 2. Ilyushin Il-76. The Il-76 aircraft, with a hefty payload capacity of 50 tons, was designed primarily for transporting heavy machinery and vehicles. It's highly adaptable, capable of efficiently operating on short or unimproved runways and safely landing in extreme weather conditions, making it an incredibly reliable aircraft. NATO refers to it as the Candid. This 4-jet heavy transport plane was the Soviet Union's first of its kind, with over 800 units built. Initially intended as a freighter and a replacement for the Antonov An-12, it remains in service in many countries today. It plays a pivotal role in emergency responses, evacuating civilians, and providing disaster relief and humanitarian aid worldwide. Its versatility and multipurpose design make it suitable for both military and civilian applications. 1. Boeing C-17 Globemaster III. The C-17 Globemaster III military plane, designed by McDonnell Douglas, later merged with Boeing, was created to succeed the C-141 Starlifter and is the largest aircraft in the U.S. Air Force's arsenal. It entered service in the mid-1990s and is utilized by the United States and several NATO nations, including Canada, Australia, the United Kingdom, and India, among others. Originally, around 250 of these aircraft were manufactured, and they hold great significance due to their capability to take off and land on unprepared and unpaved airstrips and runways. This unique feature makes the C-17 an incredibly convenient aircraft for military operations. It can accommodate an Abrams tank, 3 Apache helicopters, or 3 Stryker armored vehicles, highlighting its exceptional versatility and utility. All right guys, that wraps up our video for today. If you found this video interesting, please do well to give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more.